How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and today we're back to another MyNBA rebuild. And I think today what we're gonna do is maybe just a no trade challenge. So in other words, we can only get better through free agency in the draft. So we're gonna do that. So the no trade challenge. We can't make any trades with any teams. That's gonna be this episode's video. So leave a like, subscribe if not subscribed already, comment out most for future reading ideas, and check out my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as a playlist in the description down below, which contains other MyNBA and MyWNBA content. With that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Alright, so I'm going to pick a random team. We're just going to keep the sliders at default. So, in other words, I can only make my team better through free agency or through drafting, which means I can't trade for any picks. I can't trade for any players. So it actually could be a little bit difficult depending on the team we get. We kind of just have to develop people and sign people to free agency. So 3, 2, 1, I just clicked, and who did we get? The Pistons. That's going to be difficult. The no trade challenge with the Detroit Pistons. Alright, well, I'm excited to see how this one goes. So the good thing is, with the Pistons, we're probably going to have a good draft pick. But the problem is, like I said, we can't trade. So, which means we're stuck with bad contracts as well. So if we have like somebody with a bad contract, we can't trade them. That's the only unfortunate thing about this challenge. But I mean, looking at the roster, there's some bad contracts on here that I really wouldn't want, but we're just going to deal with it. And a lot of young guys like Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes, Sekun Dubois is only 19. Yes, I mean, there's some young guys here that we could develop. It's actually a pretty young team for the most part, so that's nice to see. I mean, most likely we're going to be terrible. Derrick Rose is going to be our starting point guard, then Wayne Ellington, Jeremy Grant, Blake Griffin, and Miles Plumlee, or Mason Plumlee, and then DeLon Wright, Jahlil Okafor, Sviatoslav, Mikhail Ewik, don't know how to say his name, Josh Jackson, Sadiq Bey, all these guys not getting any minutes. So, take a look at our system proficiency just to see if we are running the most proficient offense that we can, and we are. Perimeter-centric, so we'll keep it that way. So yeah, basically I'm just going to simulate the trade deadline. I can't make any moves. I just want to show you guys the stats. So simulate, and I'll see you once I get there. Alright, so we're at the trade deadline. We're actually not that awful. I mean, we're 27-29. So we're kind of like on the bubble of being like in the playoffs. Derrick Rose is having a great season. Blake Griffin is hurt, unfortunately, so that doesn't help our chances of making the playoffs. But you know, Jeremy Grant, Jahlil Okafor, and Isaiah Stewart doing their thing, and Mason Plumlee. So 6 guys averaging double figures, 8 guys averaging over 9. Wow, a lot of guys averaging some good scoring, though. I mean, honestly, we're doing decent, especially after losing our, one of our best players, if not our best player. Well, technically Jeremy Grant, I guess, in terms of overall it was, but yeah. So, honestly, I'm pretty happy about where we are in terms of, like, we could sign a couple guys maybe and make the playoffs next year and draft somebody good, develop the young guys, and we should just be better next year by default. But I'm just going to see him the rest of the season, and hopefully we stay healthy. Well, Giannis was the MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, Jordan Clarkson 6th Man of the Year, Defensive Player Giannis, Most Improved Christian Wood, Coach of the Year Frank Vogel, and then Executive of the Year Justin Taylor. So we definitely did terrible in the second half, so I'm assuming Blake Griffin recently had torn his ACL, which means he'll probably be missing some time next year, possibly. But anyways, here's your All-NBA first team, second team, and third team. No Pistons to be seen on here. Maybe on rookie. Do we have any rookie Pistons? No, we don't. So no Pistons. And like I said, we were only the 13th seed, and we went 35-47, which, you know, is not great, but kind of to be expected. And also, Isaiah Stewart got hurt. So yeah, a lot of guys getting hurt, you know, being screwed over by 2K simulation. I mean, what else do you guys expect? But I just wanted to keep it a little bit realistic, you know what I mean? So, just going to simulate the playoffs. I'll probably change my camera angle, that way it's not in the top, or in the bottom left corner. I'll probably put in the top right, as the Lakers win champions, and Brown James finals in. Alright, so we're at the NBA draft, and like I said, I can't trade anybody, but here are some of the guys we have still on the team. So, not a lot of money, to be honest. But I am curious to see what pick we have. So, if there's a way I can see, pick 8. We also have pick 26 and pick 30 in the second round. So, I'm honestly just going to see what the team just drafts me. So, Josh Christopher, we will accept him. We also got Makur Maker. You know what? Well, I think we could we want to pick him up? We could pick him up. Screw it. Why not? Just sign him. Ronnie McGrew, we're going to decline him. Blake Griffin accepted his player option, which I was kind of hoping he wouldn't do, but, you know, figures he did. I mean, I don't blame the guy. If anything, I mean, Saban Lee, we could let him walk, and we'll try to get Mikhail Liuk, however you say his name. We'll try to sign him. Can't afford Kawhi Leonard. We are way over the cap, I should say. Rodney Magruder, he's here, but I think I want to spend my money on someone else. So honestly, what do we need? What do we have on our roster? 2 point guards, 3 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, 2 power forwards, and 4 centers. So I don't even remember who I said I was going to try to sign back. Oh, the Studislav guy. We'll try to sign him. But I'm also going to offer. Oh, Derrick Rose is here. I want Derrick Rose back, actually, so that kind of just changes everything. So we're going to get Derrick Rose back. And then Wayne Allen's announced rights. I think Stanislav will let go. Announce rights on these guys. Or do I want to let him go? I don't know. I kind of want to keep him, to be honest, if that's possible. I don't know if it is, though. That's the thing, because he is he is restricted. We'll just see if he signs the qualifying. Okay, we got Derrick Rose, so I'm just gonna simulate, see if he signs the qualifying. If anything, I'll just release one of the guys, and then we'll just kind of go on from there. All right, so I just had the CPU cut somebody. I don't know who they ended up cutting. I guess they ended up cutting one of the centers. Fine with that. So honestly, for the most part, the team is going to look about the same. I mean, we got Derrick Rose back, which is nice, and obviously Killian Hayes is developing as well as Sadiq Bey and all these other young guys are developing. Probably use some potential on them next year. Hopefully we can get a better trainer, someone with like 3 training camps, that we can translate more guys. Blake Griffin's going to be out pretty much the entire year, so we're going to be missing out on him. So honestly, we just have to see if we can get crap done. And by doing that, we're going to do some coach game plans, diversity, 3 stars, not bad, decent stuff. So we're just going to simulate the entire year and go from there. All right, so we're at the trade deadline, and you know, we're 20-33, which is kind of to be expected. Killian Hayes has taken a nice step up, though, becoming a very nice point guard for the squad, which is good. Derrick Rose doing his thing. Isaiah Stewart, averaging double-double. That's great to see. Sadiq Bey doing his thing. Filling a power forward for Blake Griffin. Josh Christopher off the bench, having a nice season. Jeremy Grant. His numbers are kind of down, and I don't know why, but they're just down. Like, he's not getting as much minutes, much touches. I wish I could trade him, but unfortunately it is a no-trade challenge, so I can't even flip him. So we're kind of just stuck with him. And yeah, pretty much, a few guys are aggravated. It is the NBA. You gotta remember, the chemistry just is ridiculous with the NBA. They just hate each other unless they're young guys. I don't know. It's really, really weird. Anyways, let's just simulate the rest of the season. Try to get a good pick. And I don't know how much cap space we'll have, but hopefully we can get like another guy and then just keep developing the young guys. Well, Luka Doncic was the MVP and had a friggin' amazing season. Katie Cunningham, Rookie of the Year on the Warriors, and also Sixth Man of the Year on the Warriors. Where was he drafted? Number 2. So the Warriors were terrible. Interesting. Jonathan Isaac was the Defensive Player of the Year. Onyeka Okongwu, Most Improved, and then Coach of the Year goes to Mike Budenholzer. Executive of the Year, Nathan Mack. But here are your guys' stats. So Luka Doncic got hurt recently, I guess, but he still ended up winning MVP. No Detroit Pistons to be found on any of these teams, except for Josh Christopher getting all rookie first teams, the guy we drafted. That's nice to see. He had a nice season, 12.5 points, 3.6 rebounds, 3.1 assists. And not awful. Like, shot about 44.5 in the field. Not that bad. 32.3% for 3. So, you know, improvement. Did shoot 88.7% from the line, so that's nice to see for him. All rookie second team. Nobody else. So, again, we were terrible. We were the worst team in the NBA. So, again, injuries are a thing in this game, guys. And, I mean, Jeremy Grant tore his ACL, so that would make him even more aggravated. Not only is he not getting that much playing time, he's getting hurt. And Sekou Doumbouya is annoyed. What a surprise. Blake Griffin is finally healthy, so that's nice to see, but he didn't really get any minutes this year. But he'll play next year, which is nice. So unless we don't sign him, which we probably won't. So we're going to simulate the entire season, postseason. We just have to get better. We just need to figure out a way to get better. Somehow the Hornets win the finals, and LaMelo Ball is the finals MVP. So on to our third season. All right, so we are once again at the NBA draft. Let's see. We're definitely going to have some cap space, possibly. And we don't have our pick. It went to the Rockets. What trade was that? Where the Rockets got the second pick. Well, that's upsetting. So we don't even have a pick. I don't know what trade that was, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below. We didn't have a draft pick. Okay, that's really upsetting. Well, obviously I'm going to accept Saddiq Bey and Sekou Doumbouya. Wouldn't make any sense not to. We're going to accept all these guys on player options, even if they are irritated. I don't really care. They're going to get minutes. All right, so qualifying offers. I guess we'll offer him another offer. Why not? Luka Doncic is here. We could sign him. Curry is here. We could sign Curry. Ooh, we can afford Curry. How can we afford Curry? I don't know, but we're going to try to see if he wants to come into the squad. Come to Detroit. You know you want to. You know you want to, Curry. No, he wants to he wants to stay with the Warriors. Fair enough. Could get Kyrie. Kyrie has no offers. Kyrie usually puts up like good big numbers too. So I'm gonna offer KD. KD's a power forward, which is interesting. He wants to go to the Heat. And James Harden wants to go to the Bucks, ironically. Well, let's offer Kyrie a contract. We'll give him like $40.59 million. We're the only offer. So we're going to get Kyrie Irving. That's kind of sick. We're going to capital Julio for try to get him back. And I guess we're on rights on these guys. I didn't even know we had DeLon Wright, so that's pretty funny. So we're going to get Kyrie. That's a good signing for us. Definitely a talent upgrade there. So we get Kyrie. And now let's just take a look at our bird right people that we have. So Jahlil Okafor, let's bring him back on a nice little contract. And then we're also going to get a power forward and two power forwards and a shooting guard. And fill out the rest of the roster. And I'll see you guys at the start of next season. So in our third season, I actually think the team's looking nice. A little bit better than was before. So we have Kyrie. Then we have Killian Hayes and Saddiq Bey. Sekou Doumbouya here as well with Isaiah Stewart. Derrick Rose is still on the team, which is nice. We actually have a lot of point guards, but unfortunately I can't make any moves. I kind of wish that I didn't sign Kyrie, but I kind of had to, just because. So I guess our starting five is going to be Kyrie Irving, Josh Christopher, Sekou Doumbouya, Saddiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart, with Killian Hayes coming off the bench, as well as Derrick Rose, Jahlil Okafor, Dorian Finney-Smith getting minutes as well, and then all these guys down here. So actually, honestly, like, the team is kind of decent. I completely forgot we had Jeremy Grant as well, so he's still here. But, you know, we'll see how long he is out for. I'm not really sure. I'll have to take a look. So how long is he out for? He's out for 4 to 6 months. So maybe we can get him back by the end of the year and make a push, but we'll see. Let's just simulate to the trade deadline. All right, at the trade deadline, we're 31-22, and we have the second seed in the East at that record, which is kind of crazy. Well, we've got Kyrie and Killian Hayes both averaging above 20 and 8, basically. Well, 22 and 21, so that's good to see. Saddiq Bey is playing nice. Isaiah Stewart Jr. saying Derrick Rose off the bench. Sekou Doumbouya, the starting lineup, 7 guys averaging double figures. That is great to see. And we could get Jeremy Grant back for some more depth by the end of All-Star break, which would be great. That would be great because it'll give us a little bit more depth, especially for the postseason. So maybe we can make a push to, you know, win the championship possibly. It'd be great. So let's keep simulating, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Well, Luka Doncic was the MVP. Tyrone Green, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, Cade Cunningham. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, Daniel Oturo. And then Coach of the Year, Taylor Jenkins, with Nathan Mack being the Executive of the Year. So here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. No Detroit Pistons in sight. Then All-Defensive first team, All-Defensive second team, All-Rookie first, All-Rookie second. No Detroit Pistons in sight. So remember what I said about being the #1 seed, possibly? Yeah, well, we just went on a free fall, but 45 and 37 isn't that bad, so I'm kind of curious to see how good the East was or how close it was. Honestly, like, we're only 5 games back, so the East is, like, not that great, to be honest, like, at all. The East is kind of trash. Also, Houston is winning at life. They are winning at life because they have so much, like, of the Nets picks. Yeah, and the West is basically a 2-team race. Everyone else is kind of just nowhere to be found. But we did make the playoffs. That's nice to see. So let's take a look at the player stats just to see how good we were. And, you know, Sadiq Bey getting hurt doesn't help. Like I said, injuries being on kind of sucks. And, of course, you know, Jeremy Grant, right knee tendonitis after tearing his ACL. So, I mean, you know, things don't seem as green on the other side. So, coaching game plan, just adjust the minutes. And we're just going to simulate game by game against the Celtics, who might beat us probably in 5 games, I'd say, maybe 4. Let's see if we get a game on them. Nope, we got swept in the first round by the Boston Celtics. And the Grizzlies ended up winning the finals in 5 games against the Celtics, who we lost to. So we're going to go another year, see if we can continue the development, stay healthy, and just get better. Right, so let's take a look at our, you know, pick situation. We have pick 20 and pick 27 in the second round. First round, pick 20. Second round, pick 27. So, just going to let the CPU draft some people. We're going to take B.J. Mercer. We're not going to sign Owen Wheeler, even though he's got a cool beard. And it's funny. It's like, I wish I could make trades in this challenge, but unfortunately I can't. So, we're going to accept everybody here on a deal. Take a look at the qualifying offers here. We're going to extend offer to these 2 guys. I'm going to let Will Richardson walk. Sorry, Will. So, honestly, LeBron James is a free agent, but we can't afford him. We do have $20 million to spend, which is nice, but then again, we also have to re-sign Jeremy Grant possibly, but it's a lot cheaper. Second Boy is a restricted free agent, so I'm sure he'll just accept the offer. So we could go for Jeremy Grant and then also try to get, like, somebody, like, decent. So I'm just kind of, like, looking to see who's even here that's kind of good. John Wall, but then again, we don't need a point guard, so we have 3 point guards, 2 shooting guards. We need a power forward let's go for a power forward if we can get a good power forward. Kevin Love actually would be a decent shout. So we can get Kevin Love. We have to renounce the rights on Jeremy Grant, but I think I could still get him. Renounce rights on them. Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, we can renounce rights on him. I don't want to renounce rights on Second Boy. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna get Kevin Love. I'm gonna try to get Kevin Love. And I think that's just a better option. And then small forward, we can still get Jeremy Grant. That'd be great. We do. We get Jeremy Grant. So I'm just going to fill out the rest of the roster, I think. Duncan Robinson, we get him. Duncan Robinson would be a nice signing. So we get him, and then we can get another power forward. Royce O'Neal, and then centers. Let's go with, we'll go with Jordan Bell. Yeah, Royce O'Neal, Jordan Bell, and then we're just going to pick up DeVitas, that guy. We'll just sign the contract, and we're just going to go on to the next season. And honestly, like, the team is decent. It's decent. I mean, granted, we just lose Second Boya, but I think we got some depth back, which is nice, and we can still develop some of these younger guys, potentially. Hopefully, there's not too much regression going on, and let's just go on another season. All right, so here we go. Season number 4. This is our coaching game plan. Got Kyrie, Josh Christopher, Jeremy Grant, Kevin Love, and Isaiah Stewart. Not a bad starting 5. And then we got off the bench Killian Hayes, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Rose, Jahlil Okafor are the ones getting minutes. So decent bench. And honestly, like, once we get Sadiq Bey back, that'd be nice as well. Make the team better. Honestly, we're not terrible. And we also have 3.5 star proficiency, which is good. That'll make us a little bit better than what we were before. So I'm going to simulate the trade deadline. Hopefully we stay healthy and have a good year. Well, guys, we are 21-32, so we're kind of struggling. Like, not really sure what to make of this, but yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make the playoffs. People are just getting hurt left and right, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, hopefully we can somehow turn it around. Like I said, I can't make trades, so this is kind of like really hard. It's really only get better through free agency, and it's like if I have bad contracts, I can't sign anybody. That's really a game changer. So it is difficult. It's a difficult challenge, especially if you don't have the right team. So we're just gonna simulate and hope for the best. So Luka Doncic MVP, Jamie Owens Rookie of the Year, Cade Cunningham 6 Man of the Year, Defense Player of the Year, Giannis Most Improved, Greg Brown Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr, Alexander Panel Executive of the Year. So there's your All-NBA first team, your All-NBA second, and your All-NBA third. Not a single Piston on here. And no defense is being played in Detroit with the team that I have. So, unfortunately, we didn't make the playoffs again. We were the 11th seed, and I don't know if it's because of injuries or just the team wasn't good enough. But, little frustrating. I thought maybe this team would be good enough to make the postseason. Get a lot of scoring. 7 guys averaging double figures, nearly 8. 9 guys nearly averaged. 10 guys. Oh, how many guys? Pretty much the whole friggin' team almost averaged above 8. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I think I'm going to end it here, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to really make or sign an impact player that makes the team a lot better. So, I think we failed this challenge, guys. Bucks win the chip. So, I'm going to close out the video. Alright, so I don't think this challenge is impossible if you get the right team or if you're just better at me. Maybe you guys try it out and see if you can do it yourself. Maybe I just got a little bit of bad luck as well. You know, sometimes that happens in simulation, a little RNG. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, not subscribe, everybody. Comment down below some more future building ideas. With that being said, guys, take care and enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.